Hey, it's true that it's easier to stick the devil and train them, by giving them some light, tough love. You don't want to make an adult have a temper tantrum with human level feedback. So I'm gonna call them again. But again, some jobs, like let's say hygienists, are so rare that some actually dental offices spend such a huge amount of money bringing them from out of town to keep appointments going. And they work in all sorts of different offices, so it's hard to sometimes keep the confidentiality of you're not happy with one place. Not that I mind, it's just that it's what's the use? Like I've already explained to them, I'm unhappy with their service. But the devil I know is they don't charge extra. But because they don't charge extra, they don't spend more time to try to fill out the requests that are almost impossible to be accepted from Blue Cross when you have the same human rights as a poor person in Canada who's overqualified to live here. As I'm not going to say Palestinians. Maybe I do have the same lack of rights as Palestinians. It's just that dentists don't bomb you, um, or the government doesn't bomb me yet. I mean, maybe they will soon. I mean, they're allied with people who do that kind of stuff. So right now, I'm going to call my dentist again and say, "I'm. Did you send in the request for a crown?" Because as I said, when many dentists work on the same tooth that long, and all this money gets laundered for my existence to keep going to dentists and keep suffering, then it's extortion, it's oppression, it's human rights violation, it's identity fraud, where everybody with jobs gets money going to them and they feel good about themselves and they feel superior to somebody that doesn't have a job but that walks the talk of what the definitions of sentience and sapience are. So I'm going to call this dentist and say, did you send in the crown? It's even worse now. The request is important. See what happens. No expectations from the Homo communion.
Good afternoon. Thank you for dental.
Oh, hi, it's Martin here.
Hi.
Hi. I just tried to get a different dentist and they sent me back to you because,
Oh, oh.
they're they're scared, I guess, of somebody who knows how to advocate. So I'm calling to find out because I lost a bigger piece on the same tooth from a couple of weeks ago where the dentist spent 3.5 minutes doing a quick one.
Uh-huh.
And then we discussed that he would send in an application for a crown to save everybody money, but also save me time and oppression. Is,
Okay.
because it's been worked on so many times, this tooth, by so many dentists across BC for the last 10 years, that I think it's about the price of 3 crowns at this point that's been spent on it. So I
Uh-huh.
wonder if he used that argument. Can he confirm that he sent in to whoever, Blue Cross, whatever, the request to finally put a crown?
Let me check here.
The last tooth at the bottom on the right, it's even sharper now, a bigger part of it.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to put you on hold for a second.
Okay, thanks. I should go for a walk. Rain is light but sideways.
Hi, Martin. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so I just talked with Emily. MSSH doesn't cover major dental work like that. They don't cover crowns or bridges or dentures. They just cover fillings and root canals and cleanings and stuff.
Yeah, so we know this, but we also know that there's a possibility to send requests in, and I'm wondering if he did it like we discussed it.
Um, I don't see anything here, but they don't cover that kind of stuff, so they would reject it.
Okay, so what do I do?
dental care plan?
I looked into it, and supposedly there's only one dentist, even if I got approved, that does it in town, and it's the green one. Do you guys accept that? Because
Yeah, yeah, we accept it.
when I went on the website, it said that I have to have had done my taxes. And
Yes,
I've
that's
been
correct.
trying to do my taxes for years, and the government owes me a whole bunch of money, and I've requested and documented this many times that I want my case audited, and I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't even log into my account. And I've approached MPs to get help with this, and nobody does anything. So that means I can't. The only way I would do my taxes and then apply is I would say in my taxes I'm filing them in with the condition to audit that year and the last 20 years pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I could try that. They'll give me a refund because I've been poor for a long time. I mean, I'm missing out on a lot of money, but the thing is I don't want them to get away with them breaking tax law, the CRA.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do that. And then maybe then you guys would cover me because after I get my tax form, if I do it the simplest way and say this is part one, part two, we're auditing my file,
Yeah.
then at least you guys will see that I'll apply for that. Now, aside from needing to provide the tax form for 2024, I didn't go past that. Do you know what else qualifies me? Like I know my income is
I just leave it to your income and then doing your taxes. So I know that when you apply, it asks if you've done your taxes, and it will pretty much like, um, I'm sorry, I don't know the word for it.
Do you know anybody who
All of
did
your
it?
information. It takes all of your information and inputs it into that application, and then it determines how much you're eligible for.
And it's based on the insurance plan I have right now, so that means they'll get access to know that I'm not covered, right, for a crown, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah, and then you'll just have two insurances.
Okay, now, will you guys accept whatever they give you without me trying to come up with the difference for a crown when I can't even pay that?
So the way it works is they have their own fee guide, so they'll pay the portion of their fee guide, and then there's probably going to be a little bit of a portion left, but it shouldn't be too much. I'm not
Okay,
100% sure on the dollar amount of it offhand, but
so
it shouldn't be
you're saying
it shouldn't be
people
like an
still
outrageous
pay.
amount.
Pardon?
It shouldn't be like an outrageous amount.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that means to you. I know that I just cancel City West because I can't pay for internet anymore. And I know also that I have to write a letter to the landlord because the rent here, even though it's subsidized housing, is too high a percentage of my income. So I know, I know that I can't pay. So that means I hope the dentist would do the crown and would accept whatever this national dental plan would cover as the difference. But the thing is many dentists have made profits doing quick things, quick fixes like you guys did a couple of weeks ago, while I had to spend about an hour convincing the dentist to do dental work, and he did that 3.5 minute thing, which was, it's almost like it, was a student doing it on a mannequin. It was like there was very little effort to be patient centered. So I know money is a driver of most people who kind of work for a living, but the thing is eventually, it just adds to the uh, interactions I have in this culture to make me want to leave Canada. So I mean, can you book me an appointment to do a better job at fixing this as soon as possible so I don't have to keep trying different dentists? And in the meantime, I'm gonna have to do my taxes and get money back that is a lot less that is owed, and hopefully they won't say final answer. Let's audit your file.
Mm-hmm. I can book you. I'm booking for the 24th of July.
Yeah, that's not acceptable because it's
No.
really like it's an issue you guys have to solve because really the kind of work you did last time might have even made this happen quicker. So,
Mm-hmm. So
it's
I don't have a dentist until the 21st.
oh yeah.
Like, I don't have a dentist in the office until the 21st.
Who,
I can book you for the 24th and then keep you on a short call list, a cancellation list.
okay, and nobody would be there to even sand the sharp part if I came in for that.
No, I don't have a dentist in the office right now.
Okay, and do you know of any dentists that only charge for the filling for what the ministry and the Blue Cross scam will pay?
What do you mean? Sorry. Like, just charge the ministry fee guide?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
because you guys accepted that, right?
mm-hmm.
That's why you're very, very
I'm
busy because
not sure if any other offices charge that like we do.
so it you might be the only ones I can afford at this time.
Possibly. Give me 1 second.
Oh, this is so not what I wanted to do today.
Sorry. So, no, I don't think any other offices still charge the ministry fee guide.
And you're not just saying that to keep business. You're
No, no. It's a fee guide from 2010, so it updates every single year, so it's really old. Sorry, 2007.
yeah.
So it's really old. Usually they update it every single year. I'm not sure if any other offices actually charge that fee guide anymore.
Based on your clientele often having limited coverage, do a lot of them get accepted and the Canadian plan compensates for us being screwed here in BC as poor people?
Um, I'm not sure. I do see a lot of CDCP plans, but usually they come in at like 100% of their fee guide.
100% what?
Of their fee guide.
Can you explain what you mean? I'm not sure.
So the Canadian dental care plan fee guide is a little lower than the BC fee guide. So when they say they'll pay 100%, it's 100% of their fee guide, not the BC fee guide, which is what all other dental offices charge.
But they'll add to it. So they'll add to the BC. It won't be that I'll be getting less coverage by applying for this, right? It doesn't cancel the BC one.
No, it doesn't. No, it won't cancel out your other one.
It's interesting because I'll be at that point on two different provincial and federal insurance plan for poor people, and you're saying it might very likely not even pay it in full. It's almost like I have to apply with one with like a different country or United Nations to kind of cover me 100% to solve the problem with one tooth that is solvable based on technology from 50 years ago. We're really an underdeveloped country here because of capitalism. So anyways, keep me that 24th. Please keep me on call for cancellations.
Okay.
Eh,
Do you want to do 10 a.m. on the 24th?
yeah.
Okay, I'll
Sure.
book you there.
Okay.
And I'll keep you on the cancellation list.
Okay, and thanks for the additional information. But you are also saying the dentist probably didn't tell me he wasn't going to send a request for the crown.
I'm not sure what the dentist told you. Like, you had a conversation with him. I wasn't involved in it.
Yeah, but I mean, you've looked in my file that there was no request, right? I'm not waiting for an answer because we've had these conversations before where I have to really be persistent to get an answer from you guys on whether it was sent, and you guys didn't tell me they refused in the past until I kept asking what's going on. So this time it was probably not even sent because, but the thing is I wasn't told it wasn't sent. I was just kind of,
I see in your chart that they wanted to do a crown. But that they don't cover crowns. So,
when I look at the backyard around the building, I'm saying it's easy for me to do work around the property to pay for the crown. But that's bartering, that's collective learning. That's kind of human behaviors from the past before capitalism. I'm hoping that sometimes people think about that. But I guess
that's a conversation you'd have to have with the dentist.
yeah. Okay, well, if he calls, tell him about that bartering for the crown, but also let me know if we could do it before so I don't feel like, going to Mexico just to have less of a feeling of human rights violation.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep you on the list.
Thank you. Bye-bye.